So I just wanted to make this quick video addressing when we could possibly see RLCS Season 10, because as we all know, the last two seasons of RLCS were very close together, and a lot of people are speculating a long off season. Why are people speculating a long off season, and when do you think that we could see at least the announcement for RLCS Season 10? We'll go over at least what we know, and first and foremost, we don't have any confirmation of anything, so we don't quote-unquote know anything, but we can look at RLCSs in the past when they generally happen, and we could just kind of look at when we're likely to at least get the announcement for RLCS Season 10. And as always, if you guys do enjoy, make sure you hit subscribe. Subscribing just lets me know you enjoy the content, and I'll keep making more content. So yep, let's get into the video. So as you can see, for RLCS Season 7, the start date was April of 2019. And this was the start of league play. We can see that Season 7 ended in summer of 2019, which was when their grand finals was, Worlds, and yeah. That happened in June. So then, 4 months later, we had the start date of RLCS Season 8. And it wasn't about a month or two before it actually happened that we got the announcement. I don't remember exactly when, but it was around then. So a 4-month difference, and this falls in line with what usually happens. RLCS will go on for a couple months, then we'll have about 4 months off. That covers about 6 months of the year, and then Psyonix could fit in 2 RLCSs per year. That's what they usually do. But now what was weird about RLCS Season 8, well, I should say RLCS Season 9. If you look at the end date of RLCS Season 8, it was December of 2019. Fast forward to the beginning of RLCS Season 9, it was February of 2020. That was just 2 months, a 2-month off season. That's one of the shortest off seasons we've ever had. The shortest being in between seasons 1 and 2, which I think it was only a 1-month off season, which was insanely short. And they've never had an off season be that short again. And if you remember, I was talking about the start date of RLCS Season 7. The start date was April of 2019, while the start date of Season 9 was February of 2020. That means they fit 3 RLCSs in 1 year, which doesn't follow their 2 per year kind of rule that they have been abiding by. It's like an unwritten rule. They just kind of been doing 2 per year, but they had such a short off season that means that we didn't get our grand finals in the summer like we did last time. We got it in the spring. Well, actually, it didn't even happen because of the whole virus incident. But so what does this mean? What does this specifically mean? Since this does not follow in line with their normal 2 per year rule, that's what kind of makes me think, and the whole community think, it's going to be a long off season, because Psyonix aren't trying to pump out 3 RLCSs a year. This is just kind of how it happened, but this is going to be a longer off season, especially because of this tweet we got from Psyonix saying community tournaments are taking over June. So it seems to me like this is their summer plans, okay? They don't have an RLCS plan for this summer like we had the grand finals last summer. It looks like this is kind of what they're doing. And now you might be thinking, what about a Rocket League summer series? Well, I can't help but think that if it was going to be announced, a summer series, it would be announced during one of these community tournaments or after all the community tournaments are over. But then at that point, summer's half over. So maybe it could be an end of July, beginning of August kind of summer series. But as of right now, I'm not too sure. I know that a lot of people are thinking maybe they'll do a summer series, but I don't know. But what I do know is it looks like they have plans, and they wouldn't allow all these community tournaments. They wouldn't sponsor all these community tournaments if they had another tournament of their own scheduled for the same time and just like haven't told us. So it seems to me like this is what we're going to be getting this summer. Whatever happens in July and August, who knows? We might get an announcement later, because one thing we do know about Psyonix is they love to plan things at the last minute. Like the spring series came at the end of league play, and you know, they like to not give you a ton of time to prepare. So for all we know, we might be getting a summer series, but I don't see it. But what I do know is it's unlikely that RLCS is going to be happening during this summer. What will probably happen is we'll end up getting an announcement probably towards the end of summer, because as it looks right now, they have their summer plans. Maybe there's going to be something in June and August, or July and August, we don't know, but I can't see that being RLCS League Play or RLCS Season 10, because it really wouldn't fall too much in line with their 1 or 2 per year kind of thing. And we're thinking there needs to be kind of a longer off season to kind of negate the 3 that we had in 1 year, basically. So that's kind of like my theory. That's what I'm thinking based off of the tournaments that they've announced and their 2 per year kind of unwritten rule. So I'm thinking we might get an announcement of RLCS Season 10 towards the end of summer. And I think that it'll probably be a winter tournament, something that will probably end during winter break for everyone, because that's how it was last year, and it's probably what they're going to shoot for again around that. That's what I'm guessing. It just makes sense. So probably going to be a long off season. We're probably not going to hear a word of RLCS for at least a couple more months. Now we're going to have probably one of the longest off seasons ever. Or I don't know if it'll be the longest, but it'll be getting up there. So for those of you who are asking, when do I think it'll be? This is kind of what I'm assuming. I mean, for all we know, Psyonix will come out with an announcement tomorrow. RLCS is going to be this summer, but I doubt it. All right, I doubt it. It wouldn't make sense because they just announced these community tournaments, which I'm assuming some of these are going to roll over to July, right? Like, you might start some of them in June. I don't know. There's going to be a lot. I don't remember exactly how many. But I'm assuming some of them might roll over to the next month. So I don't know about Rocket League majors for this summer, sponsored by Psyonix. We might, the Fusion tournament might be the last Rocket League quote-unquote major. I think it's a B tier in Liquipedia that we get for a while. But yep, that is basically everything I wanted to cover. It's just a shorter video. And I would also like to hear what you guys think. Maybe you guys have thought of something that I haven't personally thought of. This is just what I've thought of myself, as well as seen maybe on Reddit a little bit, like all these ideas. Maybe you guys have some as well. But yep, that's basically everything. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.